Okay, let me start to record the process to operate. Um, okay, let me start to record the process to use Onshape for creating a case for Arduino board. So, uh, the rest of your group projects supposed to design something somehow like this way. Maybe you can have more uh, difference in terms of appearance and a different shape, but today I give you basic instruction for importing the STL file and to design a case for enclosing the Arduino board. Okay, so once you log in into Onshape over here, you supposed to click this create over here. Okay, but uh, basically in the other screen, I already download the Arduino board, which is embedded you know, as a template inside Tinkercad. So you can download it as the STL format. Okay, then you can actually in your Onshape click this import files over here. Okay, and then click this Arduino and then open. Okay, here don't need to click both buttons over here. You don't need to close both of them. Okay. Uh, First one is orient imported model with y-axis up. The other one is create a composite part when importing multiple over non-solid body. At this moment you don't need to uh, click either of them. Okay, we just think this Arduino board as one single part. Okay, so then it will upload to the cloud. Okay, then you got this file over here. Okay, then double click, it will generate. Okay, there's a little problem with my screen because my background is totally black, but when I actually uh, build something, you will see it actually works okay. You know, when you import it, your part component over here, okay, then it will be placed on the top datum over here, the top datum plane over here. Okay, so first of all, we started to build some you can say additional plane, to later you can build some draft on it. Okay, some sketch and draft on it. So first of all, we click this one plane over here. Okay, then here you click plane point. Okay, plane point, which means you offset a plane and then go through one point on the edge. For example, I catch this point over here. Okay, and then what happened? Plane 1 is created. Okay, then click the green one. Don't forget. Plane 1 is created. You see? Plane 1 is aligning to this edge. Okay, and which is parallel to the right view, the right datum. Okay. Basically, the first step is to create 4 new planes, to enclose the important edge of the PCB board. Okay, so we finished one plane already. So eventually, what's the second one? Second plane. Basically, the second plane is supposed to on the edge of here rather than the edge of connector. Okay, we have to align the PCB board first. Okay, that will be slightly more precise. As you know, actually some of your design have to align this PCB board instead of these two connector. Okay, this connector is USB. Okay, but it will slightly extrude out from your case. Okay, and this one is a phone jack, right? Or power. This one is a power, maybe some extra power or something, right? This one is also bump out from your uh, case as well. So secondly, we create the PCB board over here. uh, Still we click the plane over here. Where is the plane one? We click the plane. Okay, and then as well we use this one, so we do it very quickly. Select plane point. Plane is the right one to offset, right? And where is the point? Remember to click some point on the edge of the PCB board rather than the connector. Okay, so we got plane 2 over here. Okay, and then we first of all we need to build 4 plane. Okay, which means four side of this PCB board. Okay, then we continue plane. Okay, select plane point, then this one as a reference. Okay, this one is a front plane, and then we zoom in. We select, for example, like this edge. Either this edge or this edge, they are okay. They are the same. you know they will help you to go through this point. Okay, then what happened? You see, I got don't forget to click the green one, green tick. So you see, I got plane 3 over here, right? This one is plane 3. Plane 3. Okay, and then plane 4 finally. With this 4 boundary, it will help me to uh, identify the edge. Okay, quickly. Okay, so plane 4. Okay, over here, plane 4. As usual, I use plane point over here. Okay, and use front as a reference to offset, and then I zoom in over here. For example, I make it go through over here. Okay, and then finally I got 4 plane. You see, the the whole PCB board is actually uh, enclosed by my 4 reference plane, plane 1, 2, plane 4. Okay. Okay. I restart to share this video for you first. Okay. Okay. So I suppose you can see the Onshape interface. Okay. In previous video, I already import the Arduino board into our Onshape. So it looks like this. The Arduino board actually adhere to the top datum. Okay. In addition, if you rotate with your right click of mouse, you will see 4 new datum, which I created for the boundary of the PCB board. Okay. And then next I'm going to create a sketch. Okay, a sketch. But first of all, you have to click which datum you are going to draw the sketch. Okay, first of all, you click this one. I'm going to draw from the top view. Okay, and then I rotate the view angle to top over here, and then I start to do sketch. Okay, and then you see, first of all, you click this corner rectangle. Okay, for example, maybe there's something missing. You draw, first of all, maybe use a line, right? To draw something, you can draw something align this plane. You can draw something align this plane. First of all, you have to move your plane to somewhere in the middle. Okay, that would be easier for operation. Okay. Sometimes if you are not satisfied, you just we click this one again. Okay, and then sketch. Okay, I suggest you use line first. Okay, from the line you will be able to construct 4 different boundary first. Roughly. Okay, and then you can use trim this function. Okay, to trim this out, some exit line over here. Okay, over here. say we got something like this. Okay, we got a sketch. Okay, you can actually extrude this sketch. Okay, extrude this sketch. So for example, you actually design an enclosure to enclose this one as well already, right? But actually there is a little problem. The line I draw is actually quite close to the edge. Actually we have to create some distance away from the boundary, just a little bit. Okay, so I will redo it again. Okay, uh, we actually can re-edit this sketch. Okay, can re-edit it, which means I draw. Maybe you can directly draw another square over here. Okay, and then click OK. Okay, so but there is a problem here and here. They are still too close, right? So I redo it again. Maybe you edit. Okay, don't forget, actually you need some tolerance, at this 1.5 millimeter, around 1.5 millimeter, you will be able to print out with a 3D printer. Okay, roughly like this. Okay, and then done. Okay, actually you see, if you extrude this sketch, if you directly extrude this sketch, what you will get is empty inside. You don't have top cover and bottom cover. Okay, but you indeed enclose all this PCB board inside already. Okay, this one is one of the way. Okay, but the problem is you have to define the top height. Okay, the top height. Maybe, for example, you can try again and again. For example, I make it like 13 millimeter, and what will happen? 13 millimeter is just exactly almost the same height as you cover the connector, but maybe we still give more tolerance, which means you give it like 15 millimeter, then it's like this. Okay, so this step is like how you enclose it, but there's another way. I'm going to show you. Okay, let me stop recording first. I'm going to show you another way. Basically this one, right? This one, right? You just additionally you just create two other plane I mean a small board to cover it. You know, one is on the button, right? The other one is for the top cover. Then you can cover all of them. You can cover all of them. But this one is this step. I'm going to show you another step. Okay, so maybe let me stop recording. It's exactly the same step as previous one. I'm going to create a cutout for the power jack. Okay, it's a power jack. This one is a power jack rather than a phone jack. Okay, so first of all, you create a sketch. Okay, a sketch. Remember to click which one. You have to select which plane. This plane. The boundary plane. Oh, I do it again. Sometimes you can select the plane first and then sketch. Okay, and for example, click here. Okay, but there is something you can do is to change the visibility. Okay, visibility. You have to look at some tutorial. I mean, basically, something actually behind it already. Okay, I mean the power jack over here. Okay, so you have to change the visibility of this gray one. This gray one. You know, uh, I have to find out as well. I have to find out to be frank. Okay, but uh, basically, you have to cut away something from here. Okay, just roughly cut away something from here. Okay, and then for example, you see, there are some smaller things. This one, there are a lot of small function you can use. Okay, uh, okay, and then click this one. Right. Okay, and for example, uh, actually you realize this square is not big enough, right? This square is not big enough. I mean, if you turn on the visibility, I mean, you won't, when I just draw it, you turn off this shading, the gray one, you'll realize how the square actually draw is actually smaller than the phone jack. Okay, so we have to redraw it again. Okay, redraw it again, and then for example, we click this one, but I can actually draw another sketch. Okay, I can actually draw another sketch which is larger than previous one. Okay, use previous one as the references, you know. Again, today I'm repeating all this process is just to let you realize um, the step for creating something in Onshape. First of all, you always have to select a datum plane, you know, a datum plane, and then create sketch, and then do extrusion, over some other function. Okay, so first of all, I use this sketch again, and then sketch. Okay, I click this one. Okay, you see my previous sketch is over here. Okay, then maybe I draw another one as a reference. I draw a square as a reference, which is actually larger than my previous one, just slightly larger and taller. Okay, so for example, like this one. Okay, and you can change the diameter by typing. For example, 11. Okay, okay, and here, basically you just move your mouse over here. Don't click anything. Don't click anything. Then type the number. Okay, you can change the diameter. Okay, but for example, you see you shrink it already. Then I change it again. I change it again. Okay. Okay. So sometimes you can drag it this one a little bit. Okay, as well. Okay, this one is a cloud-based software, so it's so convenient. You don't need to download anything. Okay, but it also depends on your internet speed as well. Okay, then okay. Right. Okay, so as well, I use this sketch. Once you got sketch, you can use extrude to remove. Okay, remove some part. Okay, so say if I just directly remove. Okay, I delete previous sketch as a reference. Okay, so you see something like this is revealed, but you can also realize the gap over here is too big. Okay, there are a lot of detail you have to find out. Okay, try to click on the snap function, and also visibility of line. We can find out, but I mean, although this one is not really precise, but I mean, at least this software can help you to draw a lot of things already. you know Either you can use revolve function, you can use sweep function, loft function. These three are helping you to create some surfaces, some curves as well. I think I demonstrate this one before already. Just a little bit show you. But I mean, at least so far you have to know how to do something until this stage. Okay.